Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
Well, if you look at where we've had success, it's when we've worked together to get things accomplished.
Today was the last day of the 105th legislative session. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
The 60th and final day of the legislature was today.
Yeah, so we sat down with the governor and also talked to a senator to get their thoughts on how things went. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Pierce Gourlette joined us now with more on our top story tonight. Pierce.
On Wednesday was the last day of the 105th legislative session, and I got the chance to sit down with Governor Ricketts to talk about the good and the bad that came with this legislative session. On Wednesday, it was the conclusion of the 105th legislative session, and Governor Pete Ricketts was really excited about the number of successes that he thinks the Nebraska legislature accomplished.
And of course, the other thing that we did is got the budget done. We're living within our means. This is the third budget we've done in the last 15 months. That's something that really hasn't happened much here in the last decade or so where we've had to do that.
The other big piece of legislation that the governor was proud of was the tax bill that he signed in on Tuesday afternoon.
And across the state, that will save Nebraskans close to $200 million that they would have had to pay for otherwise. But we got this fix in place to avoid that tax hike.
But the controversy that plagued this legislative session was the Title X language that was passed in the budget. You can bet it will be brought up again next year.
Again, that'll be up to the legislature. We've got the language in the budget. I'll continue to put that language in the budget as we go forward. It'll be up to the legislature. And again, I think once they see how this is working, everybody will understand that this was probably the best path to make sure we don't lose those Title X dollars.
The other side of the aisle isn't too fond of the idea of talking about the Title X language every year.
Well, that's disappointing if we think it is going to happen every year. It seems like that if we have the fight, it should come in the form of a bill, and that we can go through the normal process rather than taking time in our important budgetary process.
The governor says he is disappointed in one bill that didn't pass this year, and that's property tax relief. Now, this legislative session is over, but a lot of these legislators are going to start campaigning as the primary elections end on May 15th. Reporting in Lincoln, Pierce Gourlette, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.